We're live.
What is up, YouTube?
The pin is pulled from the grenade. All right, we're going to have performance-enhancing pancakes on here. Mystery guest. I heard he's going to appear in here like the 90s HBO shit where they would be like in the corner of the room. It's all dark, but you could still tell it was your neighbor. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
That's how I told him he should appear. So we'll see. Let me pull this up so you can see the chat. All right. I'm sure Craig will hop on here at some point. All right, we're live. Let's get it. That last stream was our very best for sure.
I think so too.
That was our best. They're getting better. It's still probably going to be a shit show forever, but it's fun. All right, let's see how this guy's going to appear. I like his voice though on his videos.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
It's weird because I don't like the way my voice sounds when I hear it on recorded. In person, I think I sound like Luther Vandross.
You sound like an Orlando gangster.
Untrue.
No, they're
All right, we got two people in the chat. It's me and Trent. Congratulations.
What is up, Brandon?
All right. He's performance enhancing. Pancakes is in the chat too. He should appear on the show. All right, what do we got going on here? What's new this week, Trent?
Trying to finish up all this Christmas stuff. Get ready for our vacation. Ash and I are going to Tennessee and North Carolina all next week.
There's a whole lot of talk about East versus West qualifier, huh? You heard the mumbles about that yet?
Yeah, I have. I haven't heard really a lot. Just like pretty much the last time we talked about on the podcast. I ain't really been on social media the past couple of days with the holidays coming around, so I ain't really been paying much attention. But it's going to stir up a lot in the U.S., that's for sure. You're going to see a lot of guys come out the caves for this one, but we ain't heard from or seen from in a while.
Yeah. So how cool would it be to have one in Florida?
It'd be awesome. You would have every puller in the state of Florida at that one tournament, no questions asked.
Which ones are the first
to get that one.
Okay, tell me which one of the first 3 or 4 do you think would be the best?
Let me pull up the second order dates and where they're at. Hold on one second. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. I just know I got to be at all of them. Let's see. Tallahassee would be a good one. The Fit Expo in Orlando would be a really good one.
Well, their finals is in May, so it would be anything prior to that.
Alrighty, I think I'm on here. What's up, Brandon?
What's up, buddy?
How are y'all doing?
We're doing
good. Man, how are
good.
you?
Great. Hey, thank you so much for having me on. I know that there was you probably invited me on 3 or 4 times, and I'm going to blame Mark Zuckerberg for all those occasions. It couldn't have been my fault
Your
for just
shadow
being a moron.
but they're keeping the messages apart.
Yeah, dude. Well, hey, thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. We'd love to have you on. So this is pretty much just the Florida Hangout where we're just talking about random Florida news, crazy cool stuff we see, different stuff like this. I'm sure you probably didn't. You shouldn't have watched any of these. I would never watch these if I had 10,000 subscribers.
Well, hey, I'll just be hanging out with y'all. Whatever y'all want to do is good.
Absolutely. So go ahead, Trent. What were you saying about the date?
Probably Bike Week, March 4th, that would be a really good one in DeLand. If we held something like that for East versus West, or probably a Tallahassee one. I mean, I know a lot of the down south guys probably couldn't make that trip. So, I mean, D-Land's kind of Central Florida.
How many
North
people
and
can
South
that gym at
Florida.
Mikey's handle?
I haven't seen the inside of it yet. I mean, from what I see on this video, it's a pretty good sized gym. He could probably definitely hold a couple hundred.
A couple hundred though. The difference between a couple hundred is 300-400.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that venue in DeLand has the chance it could be big.
So that bike week on March 4th would definitely probably be the best bet if it's got to be done before May 8th.
Yeah. And we could, I don't know. It'll be down to the venue and which one you think would actually get the most support. But let's talk to our guest on here real quick. So tell us, how many people officially know who you are?
Oh man. So like in real life, a few more people, but people that know that I have the channel and then also know who I am, I think there's only like a few, maybe 2 or 3.
Okay, that's the best secrets. The best secret you tell nobody. I've learned this.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll start charging people money for it. Maybe when I get a few more subscribers, I'll see if I can pawn it off, and
we'll start you in OnlyFans.
Yeah, something like that.
$9.99 to discover.
Yeah, that seems very, very ethical. I think that's what I'll go with. So
how long you had your channel, man?
Let's see. I think it's been like a year and a half at this point. I could look it up, but yeah, it was before. I think it was at the end of last summer is when I started it. And so but yeah, Uncle John actually helped me out a little bit when I was starting. And so I figured out, the secret around like a year into it or something. It really started taking off. And it takes years and years of training in the mountains with your sensei.
Of course.
But the true secret is you just have to put the words Devin and Larrett in the title
and everything.
Yeah, and then you get 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's how it works.
You have 1 million. You have so many views.
Yeah, some of that stuff is shocking. I don't fully understand it yet. I'm still working on it, but yeah, I think I have one that has like a 1.3 million views or something now.
What the
and shockingly, it has Devin Larrett in the title.
Shockingly.
So, yeah, I
That's a Devin Larrett product placement whore right there. Just
anything to do with Devin Larrett and Pancakes, you got everybody's attention.
Yeah, anything like that. That's the way.
The awesome thing is Devin would tell you to do that.
Oh yeah.
He would say do that. I support that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is I totally started it as like a troll thing, and not that it's not a troll thing now. A lot of the videos I do are really stupid, but to me that was the funniest thing is if I could make it big and also make it still a troll account. So I consider myself a part of the troll army forever.
Yes.
So, Chance is in here.
It's good because
he was a 12th subscriber.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that was before my Chance subscribed before my voice got all messed up from COVID. So it's never come back.
We'll know we made it when we get our first troll account.
Oh yeah, off of your account,
off of our FAL account. Yeah, that'll be the moment this channel made it. We're still at the fun stage where once extra subscriber, we're blowing up.
Oh yeah.
We don't want this. This channel needs 400 people, and we got all the guys we want listening to it. Other people outside is great too, but this is basically going to be an archive for people to refer to for questions about the league or just what we're doing.
Right.
I need to start putting Devin Larrett in the titles though.
Oh yeah. Right. Well, hey, sometimes you don't want more subscribers. That can be depending on what you're putting out. Maybe that just makes it worse. But
yeah,
if you want to be funny, then yeah.
If I get 1 million subscribers, we're probably going to jail for the past.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, especially if you get Chance on here from time to time. I heard that Chance said that In-N-Out is worse than Whataburger, and I took great offense to that. I don't know if you've ever had either of those, but I remember
how much
that.
Do you weigh?
How much do I weigh? Well, we'll still keep it a secret for now. I'll say
More or less than chance.
420.44. More or less than chance. On a good day, less than chance. Yeah.
Okay, so I trust his opinion on cheeseburgers then.
Oh man. I'll tell you, In-N-Out is the greatest thing I think I've ever put in my mouth. There was one time, this was about a year ago, I'll say, and I drove, for me it's like 6 hours away from In-N-Out, and I drove all the way just to get In-N-Out. And we stayed in a hotel just so I could, to me it's like the best burger I've ever had. So
In-N-Out is like it's Steak and Shake on steroids. It is good as hell.
I think
love
so.
it. I don't think I've had Whataburger though to be conclusive, to really say what I think is better, but In-N-Out's hard to beat.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it though. Yeah. I'll eat like 10 of those things, like the double doubles.
Chance says he won't even tell you. Chance won't even tell you who he is. Hey, I asked him first. I'm like, tell me. Chance knows everything about everybody.
He does. Here's the thing. I asked Chance.
Subscriber.
Yeah, I asked Chance back when they had that practice footage of Devin and Prudnick before the match happened, and I asked him who won, and he acted like he didn't know. So I don't know. Maybe I would have told him if he trusted me, but
he's an honorable guy.
Yeah,
he is.
Oh yeah. In real life, he's a great guy. Yeah, even if he eats entire bags of gummy bears and just
5-pound bags.
Yeah, the 5-pound
bags.
Yeah, looks he just like turns into a whole different person. Yeah. Oh yeah, he'll destroy Levon after he downs one of those bags of gummy bears. It's
that's nitrous for arm wrestlers.
Yeah, it is.
Now Chance is absolute monster. Chance, I messaged Chris Rusakis today. He's in the chat. I asked him if you could beat Bobby Hopkins, and he told me not yet. He told me Bobby Hopkins, these some insane stats. But I was having this thought today. I was like, is Chance the best Florida arm wrestler that we've ever had? Which is a good conversation to have. It's no insult, because I think he's right there. And he said that Bobby Hopkins was about 325, bench 700, squatted 1,000, and one arm curled 250. Now some of these sound a little inflated, but it's possible.
250 one arm curl is that would be amazing.
Hold on,
maybe it's one of those arm wrestler curls.
Yeah, I've got to pull this fucking guy up though.
Okay.
I probably can't on this. Yeah, he was an absolute unit of a human though. You see, I'd love to make a side by side by these guys.
Well, Chance is saying that he's
Florida.
What can Chance one arm curl from I've seen Chance's dad with my own eyes. His dad in a non-competitive state, one arm curl, 100-pound dumbbell with no movement.
Yeah,
no movement at all.
Well, Chance can at least curl a 6-pound bag of gummy bears. So
yeah, absolutely, 1,000 times.
Yeah,
1,000, which actually makes his one rep max like 600 pounds.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I can't pull that up, but Chance. I actually thought I don't know. I never seen the guy Bobby Hopkins pull, but I was leaning toward Chance, possibly edging him out.
Well, the thing is, if Chance is actually the go to Florida, doesn't that make Brian Bowen just above him? Because I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
No, so it would. I'm talking current form. This is how I actually view all of arm wrestling. I don't think any arm wrestler is anything more than what he was that day.
Yeah.
So like if you have 2015 John Jones fight the 2022 John Jones, one of them's better.
100%.
So you have to, Travis Bagent, for example, we sit and talk about 2003 Travis Bagent on fire and smoking everyone compared to 2022, where he's off season, he ain't doing, these are very different. So, Ryan was pulling the baby shawl. That was like the second evolution. This kid's almost in his final form. When he breaks out of this one shell and hits about 340, he's going to be, I don't think that Ryan has even a slight chance, but Yes, technically right now he's still got Chance's card.
Yeah, in real life, Chance is gonna kill Ryan. But in meme land, which is where I prefer to reside, Ryan Bowen is the goat of the sport
Well,
still.
don't get it
So
fucked up, dude. They're polling in Australia with an Australian referee.
yeah,
He's
it's
going to eat
true.
Australian food all day. Chance,
Yeah.
you better eat at McDonald's every meal.
Hmm.
Don't eat
Yeah,
nothing or drink nothing they offer you.
they're gonna
Don't drink the
hustle
water.
strap them. They're yeah.
Let's talk about this real quick. How much does Ryan's how much does his product, his value go up if he beats Chance?
To the roof.
Tremendous through the
Yeah.
roof. Through the fucking roof. If he loses to Chance, there's no real loss.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But if he
Yeah.
beats Chance in some miracle, Chance gets fucking the flu.
Mhm.
He has a lot to gain. Chance is taking a big risk. He doesn't have shit to gain. Even though he lost, he gets a little get back and a free trip to Australia. But Chance is mainly just doing this on a I'm proving I'm tougher than you
Yep.
Yeah.
type of shit. Because if he
Yeah,
loses, his stock drops, and if he wins, you beat a guy that's 60 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
So it's a lose-lose in reality, but it's interesting, man. I'll tell you what, I think that people think it's closer than they want to say.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I know,
I'd like to oh sorry.
no, go ahead.
I'd like to see Chance versus Lachlan in more of a real match. I think Chance runs through him as well, but I like that style match a lot because I
Line
think
him up
Chance
like a
really gets
train,
to
just-
yeah. But yeah, Chance
I
gets
think
to shine when he's going up against the hooker. I think is when he just gets to unleash all of his power.
yeah. So if you look at Toddzilla as their comparison,
Hmm.
Toddzilla seemed to be in about equal shape for Lachlan and for Chance. And
Yeah.
I was there when I watched him pull Lachlan. He wasn't really struggling. He's I mean, Lachlan was giving him something, but he was kind of isolating him and then stretching him out, whacking.
Hmm.
It was a controlled win by Toddzilla. Chance had him redlined, hand cracked. I seen a
Yeah.
couple moments I thought Chance could have won it. It looked like he might have made a mistake or, just wasn't strong enough in the angle. But Chance was definitely in a better position versus Toddzilla.
Yeah.
So when I
Yeah.
see something like that,
Yeah, I don't think that Lachlan ever got Todd onto the B side of the table, and I think Chance did a few times. But yeah, I would think that Chance would kill Lachlan just because of that. I think he's going to take his wrist, and it just seems almost impossible to force Chance inside.
is that going to be on arm bets?
Chance and Lachlan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just I hope that happens while they're down there. That's just a match I want to see. But
Are
I
you
hope
able to
that
put money on it? Or not arm bets, Stake Kings? Sorry, not
Stake
arm bets. What am
Kings.
I saying? Stake Kings?
Oh, I hope so. If I would think that Chance and Lachlan will pull a little bit. I don't know. Maybe Chance is still here and he can talk about that. But when they're down in Florida, but that's not an official match or anything. That's just. But yeah, Chance and Ryan I think is on arm bet, right?
No, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I
Oh,
apologize. You were
okay.
still talking about Lachlan. I'm
Yeah,
all
yeah,
over the
yeah.
place.
Yeah, I don't listen very well, so I'm sorry. It's not. Don't take it personally, but
Chance
yeah,
says
yeah.
it,
I think it's. I'll
Chance
check
says
real
it will
quick.
be on arm bet. Chance, clarify for us. Is arm bets where you can bet at now instead of Stake Kings?
Yeah, is it the same company? I don't even know.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I don't bet on that shit.
I don't either.
These guys are too unpredictable.
Yeah. Yeah, I never do. I feel like you can get injured. There's so many things that can happen.
But I'll
And
put the
also
house
the
on Chance.
yeah, yeah. Let's see. I'm looking for it here. I'm not.
Think about it. Anybody that grabs a hold of Chance is going to have a bad day. I mean, Chance is just, no matter who it is, he's going to make anybody he grabs a hold of red line.
Yeah.
And he's not an easy person to beat by nobody.
You said arm bets and
Mhm.
Stake Kings are the same.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think I guess it's a good style match for Bowen. But after I saw it was Chance and BJ Fakakis, and it looked like Chance's wrist may have gone back a little bit there, but he just drove through it. And I don't think Ryan's going to be stronger than he is. And so even if it's maybe in theory a good style match. I feel like Chance is going to have enough side pressure to just run right through him.
Yeah, dude. The other thing is Chance's hand isn't that vulnerable nowadays, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
You know,
his hand looks really strong. The only reason it would be because just the geometry of his arm being shorter. But yeah, I have a feeling that Ryan won't even crack the wrist back, but we'll see. I mean, I hope it's from a entertainment perspective. I hope that it's a little bit closer, but I think it'll be 3-0 or 6-0 or whatever the format is.
what is the format, Chance? 6?
Yeah, he's saying 6-0.
He
I
said,
think. Wait.
he said BJ would 6-0 Ryan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would agree with that.
So where is this? Can we bet on this, Chance? Chance Shaw.
Yeah, and he's saying BJ's a harder style match too, and that's definitely true because BJ's, what is he, like 6'6" or something? So that's even way worse than Ryan will be.
Yeah,
Yes,
BJ's a big dude. He's like six. Yeah, probably between 6'5", 6'6". He's a big dude.
Mhm.
I don't see the match with Ryan Bowen that we can bet on here.
Yeah, I didn't see it on there. I guess they're probably going to put it on soon.
Well, I know they made it pay-per-view. Ryan's trying to make some of his money back.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't it on the, I heard somewhere that it was on the same day as the King of the Table thing.
Really?
Like Dennis versus John. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to get any pay-per-view sales. That could be totally wrong though.
Yeah, that could suck.
Yeah. Chance, do you know, if you're in here, buddy, do you know if it's on the same day as King of the Table? Oh, this is weird for me. Normally I'm texting Chance in the chat, but now he's in the chat and I'm on the live. This feels weird.
Trying to figure out how to.
Chance just said, "I'm off. Talk to y'all later." So I guess he's getting off the chat.
Okay. I'll see you, buddy.
Chance,
even though you like Whataburger better than In-N-Out, I still love you.
Shameful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ryan's out of his mind, but I don't know, dude. It seems like it's such a fucking circus when he gets there. Who knows?
Mm.
I think Chance, from a fair standpoint, he'll destroy Ryan. Chance's top end horsepower is so much, but
yeah, I think it's just such a good match from a fan perspective. Like, even if it's I think half the people just want to see Ryan get killed, you know. And so
turning into Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good gimmick.
People are gonna buy that just to watch Ryan lose.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I would buy it for sure. Like, even if Chance was 400 pounds, I just love seeing that in any Ryan Bowen match.
What are they selling the pay-per-view for? They announced it. What is
I have not heard
watching
yet.
Chance Shaw versus Ryan Bowen worth in 2022 or 3?
I don't think I had a price on it when I seen it, but I know it was saying pay-per-view, so I don't know if they put a price on it yet or not. But
yeah, I'll check on Ryan's channel. It might just be the same as the Toddzilla versus.
It'll probably be $10
something
like that.
Did you see the Doug Ehrlich versus Coach Ray?
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen a lot from Doug lately. You know, I had no idea until just kind of recently the run that Coach Ray's made that he was that good. I just didn't know, and so I think that's probably going to be Coach Ray. He just seems to do really well in that super match format, and he just has so many options as well. So, yeah, what do y'all think about that one?
I think that the last couple of times I think that Doug Ehrlich pulled, he got injured.
Oh yeah, he did. He got injured against RVJ, didn't he? What's the last match he's had? I'm not sure.
I seen him pull at the 2018 Florida States. That's the last time I seen him in person, I think. And then I don't know that he pulled other than WAL since then. Didn't he pull Tony Katowski once or no?
Yeah, he may have done. Yeah, that kind of sounds right. But yeah, it might
But I
be.
think
Yeah,
I think Coach Ray's like 16-0 in super matches right now though. So
yeah, he's killing it right now.
yeah, he's killing super matches.
Yeah,
Dude, he doesn't look like he would be that strong.
yeah, it's
Out
crazy.
of control strong.
I
Craig's
think he
joining
benches
the
like
chat.
I think
There
he
he
benches
is.
like 400 pounds too.
Yeah, if you like, I mean, I've never met Coach Ray in person, but just looking at him, you would never think he is as good as what he is just by looking at him.
Yeah,
He's just like, a really nice guy that would be a hell of a promoter, but you would never think he'd get on a table and do what he can do.
yeah. I'm seeing now. By the way, the pay per view for Ryan and Chance looks like it's $10.
$10.
Yeah, yeah. I would throw $10 at that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd
Craig's
probably
gonna
throw
buy it, go to his
$100.
house and watch it.
Oh yeah.
What up, Craig?
Hey, what's up, guys?
We're talking about your boy.
Who, Ryan?
Yeah,
Ryan
the genius.
Chance.
Ah,
Come on.
man, you guys are hating on the Australian,
Yeah,
the delusional.
it's just that. Yeah, basically. Now, I will give him, I'll tell him this because he's rock strong, dude. I got to pull him personally, and he was able to hold off a couple people before me on the side table, holding me off. And I wasn't weak that day. I was like 215 pounds. I was pretty strong. We all had super matches though. And then Austin Wade stretched him out. So he wasn't invincible, but I ain't gonna talk no shit. He's strong. He was stronger than me. So did you go, were you whacking him around when he came down, Craig?
No, he didn't want to pull me for some reason. He was busy with other people. He liked pulling guys that
Say
were
what you
weaker
think.
than. He liked pulling guys that were weaker than him.
Say what you think. He was scared, wasn't he?
I don't know. I mean, I messed around with him left hand like the night before because we were all at my house because that's where we had the venue. And
So
I couldn't feel him left-handed. He's not a good arm wrestler left.
we've got to
every
start
time somebody
talking.
walks to the table, he go, "Okay, what do you weigh? Okay, I'll pull you. Oh, you're under
But-
200. Okay, I'll pull you."
Ryan's all about optics. Like everything is about, what makes him keeps him relevant, which is smart.
We said we
Like-
got to start talking about Devin Larratt more so we can put him in the title.
Yeah.
That's a
What's Devin
secret.
Larratt's
Yeah.
next match?
Well, you only want 500 subscribers anyway.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
God forbid. I got
You don't want to
rich.
be too greedy. If you have
Yeah.
too many, then it just attracts more attention to you.
Well, then we might have to actually act real professional.
No, that's
Never.
impossible.
This
We
is a
will
little
never
more
be
fun.
professionals.
This is Florida arm wrestling. Come on, man. We're
That's it.
professional.
Man, I sent that link out to a lot of guys today. I'm surprised these guys ain't hopping. Oh, they're with their
It's
family.
fucking Christmas weekend.
I got no family. I'm sitting here
I think
alone.
Matt
Craig.
No,
Strong,
I know.
I'll
That's why we're
do
here.
Craig the poet is what Chad Britton calls you.
The poet.
Yes.
That's what
Listen,
I am.
Elk. Listen, I want to do a show with you, like a one-time thing where
Mm-hmm,
I show you the arm wrestler
mm-hmm.
and you say his name.
Okay, that's
And
beautiful.
just rapid.
I like- yeah,
show you
I'll
next arm
fuck it up.
wrestler
That's
and you say
amazing.
his name.
That'll help me learn how to not say people's names wrong.
Hey, as long as you get mine right.
Dude,
don't
I
care
remember
about
remember the
it.
time when I was doing that little arm wrestling radio show and I was interviewing
love
you.
that.
We were at the UAL Chicago, I think.
Mhm.
And I go, and I just want to say thank you to my friend Brandon Moore's son. The fuck,
I
dude.
know. You got to bring that show back, dude, where you used to be able to. This guy had you don't even know about it. He had a radio show.
That
Yeah,
was
I know.
when yes.
You would call the number
Mhm.
and start arguing with people. I would call in and try to fight with people every night, and Craig would ignore my
Remember
call.
Tom Nelson and Robert Drank got into it one time.
I argued one time on there with Jamie
Yeah.
Sheldon.
Yes. Yeah, they
Oh,
were
dude,
fun.
I would call every night. I would call Craig's thing and be in the hold, and he would just be ignoring it while I'm waiting to talk shit every night. Bored as hell.
But that was back before like anybody was doing YouTube. And I think the forum or the board was just getting done. It was kind of like,
bored.
yeah, and now YouTube's blowing up and everybody's really speaking of like arm wrestling channels, man. There's some great fucking new arm wrestling channels out there. I just watched one. Did you guys see the guy that did that, like the untold story of Michael Todd?
Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, amazing.
Jesus, everyone watched that?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay. Have
Amazing
you
channel.
watched this?
And then I just saw another channel that was the guy was analyzing the Chance and Ryan match. I think his name is Ryan too. And he had it was a pretty good video on his how he analyzed the whole matchup, which we all know how it's going to turn out, but this is great for Ryan to make money off of Chance once again. And that's what's going on. That's how it works, right? He's going to sell all these pay-per-views. People are going to tune in for the pay-per-views because most people are going to want to watch the match 100% because they want to see him lose, or they just want to see, I don't know. Some people, like, he can create delusion. I read some of the comments. People think that, oh, you know, it's just crazy.
What's going to happen, Craig, if he does win? In your mind, are you going to fuck?
It's impossible. It's impossible. If he wins, I'll shave my beard, and I'll also never arm wrestle again. I'll never arm wrestle again, ever. I'll only arm wrestle left-handed.
Will you believe arm wrestling?
No, you're not. We ain't going through that shit.
I'll only
again.
arm wrestle with my broken arm.
No.
No, man. I would bet 10 grand. I almost want to do a super bet. You know, while we're talking about that. No, I'd like to do like maybe a suitcase bet. You know what I mean? Let's put some money in an escrow and maybe get a payday.
You could get the bet if you did. You'd have to give odds for it to be viable to someone.
Yeah.
I don't think Ryan wins a fucking match.
What if you did it like they did on? Oh, that's what it'll be on Stake Kings. It's going to be one of these things
still
where
do
he
that?
wins one. It's going to be a shutout stake.
Mm-hmm. But then that's when some corruption can happen.
Yes, I love corruption.
Yeah, I know you do.
I don't know if Ryan would even
the FAL money.
I don't even know if Ryan would bet on himself for this match, but I bet that if you could do it publicly, you might be able to cheese him into to betting on it, and it might not even be a shutout stake.
I've been trying on every show we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to bait him a little bit harder.
He doesn't care about this channel. He doesn't care about us.
He's probably secretly watching it because someone said we said his name.
He hates us.
Bro, this channel's out of all time. We got 13 people watching this.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. Your subscribers are
This
going
shit
up
is
too.
out of control.
It's amazing.
What are we at in subscribers, Craig?
I think it's like 95 or something like
81.
that. 81.
Blowing up.
Incredible.
Yeah, 81.
Blowing up.
That's good, man.
That is it. We are close, man.
I really feel like once the first event gets underway and then we got some videos and people will be on here sharing their experiences, because, you know, there's a lot of haters out there, a lot of people out there that, you know, think that, oh, whatever, this, you know how it is, because people have gotten fucked over in arm wrestling so much that when you talk about huge money and great matchups, you know, referees that are going to be certified, you know, just taking the FAL to
There's
the next
skeptics,
level.
Craig. You damn right there is. There's skeptics.
But
Just
that's
wait
good,
and
though.
see.
That's
February
good.
4th, every skeptic's going to shut their mouth. We're going to have 2 ref classes certifying everyone. The biggest, baddest production anyone in Florida has ever seen. I mean, it's going to be off the hook, dude. Just think what we did last time. Like I said, we set up in 2 hours.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's going to be off the
We
chain.
have
It's
2
gonna be
days to
incredible.
set up next time. So it's going to be incredible, dude.
Yeah,
But
I missed the introduction. Who's our special guest?
this is performance enhancing pancakes.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I love those.
Yes.
I love
So-
those pancakes.
He
Those are
is
really-
anonymous. I told him he
Nice.
should have came on here with like the HBO, like old HBO special where
Well, since we have them on
Like
anonymously, let's talk some anonymous topics.
is-
We should do the plates more dates, natty or not.
Well,
Like
hey,
when do you
everybody-
think Darren there I go fucking up people's names. When do you think Devin Larrett decided to eat some pancakes?
Well, everybody knows that nobody in arm wrestling is on steroids. That's just the way that it is. Levon is totally natural. All of them. They just train harder than everybody else does, and then they're jealous is the reality. But yeah, I don't know. I know that John Brzenk was talking about I think he said he was natural until he just got on TRT. And with Devin, I have no idea. One thing I did notice is that for the Michael Todd match and for the Devin or for the Levon match, his voice got like an octave deeper. So I feel like there was some extra, not just like normal TRT stuff, but a whole other level of something. But yeah, I have no idea when he first started doing that.
When I interviewed John back in the day on Arm Wrestling Radio, he was telling me about how he started off with Androgel. What's up,
really?
Artem?
Hey, what happened?
What up?
Artem, check out the backdrop.
As soon as I heard that, well, as soon as I heard Brandon saying that Chance is just a little bit short of Biggie Bobby Hopkins, I knew I had to hop in.
Come on, of course. This is good shit.
Oh man, Bobby Hopkins still popping.
He's still a threat. Still a threat. That's how you know you're a bad motherfucker, when you're still a threat even after your death. You still got people can't take you, still scared of you.
Man.
I messaged
Uh,
Chris Rosakis today. I was just sitting here thinking, I was like, man, is Chance the best or no? I know who would know. And I messaged Bobby because I was thinking Chance could be everybody that I thought that I've seen arm wrestling for.
Right?
And then Bobby was like, actually, let me read off the stats for you. Did you get to hear them, Artem?
I heard the
I want to
stats.
hear them. I want to hear the stats.
Now, listen,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you one thing I've learned is.
Let's go by them slowly one by one because we need to suck them in each one of them.
Sure,
Yes.
sure. Teach us how to do the little better podcast. All right. I said this. I said, yo, would Bobby win, or who would win? Bobby Hopkins versus Chance Shaw. He said, well, Bobby was an 11-time heavyweight world champion. Now, this is obviously
Okay, so that's 11. What are those? Are those like Petalumas, or he went outside of the country?
they were like the national level worlds they had back then. Yeah.
All right, so he's a Florida State champion 11 times. Got it.
Well, hold on. Let's not bash Bobby on this. But I said he was like 325 pounds.
Okay, what's Bobby's height?
Probably 6 foot, 6'1".
Okay, so well, who we can compare him to nowadays, like version if he was like active.
You don't know who he is?
No,
You've never
I
seen
know
him?
Bobby Hopkins, but let's like compare it to somebody who doesn't know.
Okay, well, hold on.
Like, dude, like it's only like 3 of us from Florida here. Barely.
I got you. We're gonna show everybody who this guy is.
That's not the guy on the far down right.
No, that's
But it is the guy with a big neck.
This guy, this unit.
Yes, that monster.
So he's obviously an absolute beast. But he said he was about
Shaw's granddad.
so he said he was about 325.
Okay.
He benched 735.
Okay.
Possible in a gym scenario.
Yes.
Who knows?
I think he's done those strongman events that I was talking about last time.
He said he squatted 1,000. That's possible. I knew a guy that squatted 1,000 at Orlando.
Yeah, it's possible.
He one arm curled 250 pounds.
That was a little hard to believe.
I've heard that. That was a legendary lift. I've heard that since
250.
that's
Well,
a
I
good
mean,
one.
it's his body weight. I've seen 280 being curled, but
Okay.
in easy bar, on easy
So all
bar,
these
not
are
one
all
arm.
possible.
So with it cheating at his stats, yeah, I mean he could. It was not like a biceps curl, but it was like it was a throw up.
He did give Chance props though, because he said, "I don't think Chance is there yet, but when he peaks, Chance is going to be the man."
Okay.
That was what he said. So he gave him a little bit of props. Let's talk about you real quick, Artem.
All right. Well, hold on. You want to Devil Laird for the title? I wanted to give you an
Yes.
update.
Give us an update for Devin Laird.
If you want to ask me, I'm gonna be in Kentucky on January 27, and Devil Laird is gonna be there also. I don't know
Okay.
exactly what's going on, but I
Good.
know I know that was going to be there, and tickets from Orlando are like $85. I'm like,
Oh,
my
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
yeah. So I'm like,
What's the
okay.
date on that?
What date? Yeah. Well, do we have a
January 27th.
Oh, we don't have no January events.
No.
This is the week before our first event.
Oh man, so I'm like being like in bed this whole week, sick, and like so I go in and out of bed, right? And like we're talking about this, like, I texted you, right? I texted you
What'd
like,
you text
yo,
me?
Brandon, I'm pretty sure, I mean, as a number 1 guy, text the number 11 guy. It's kind of far down. The text is
No,
hard
I'm
to
number
read.
15.
I saw
Oh
that.
man, like I
What
have
the
to.
fuck?
I can't text it. Can you erase the text messages? I'll have to send the
Yeah.
pigeons from now on. So I texted you. I'm like, hey, I'm pretty sure. I guess we're not going to do the Florida qualifier. We have 15,000 events. I think we're good, right? Go to bed. I wake up from a message from Justin Takas. Hey man, when and where are you going to host the qualifier?
No, well, let's actually talk about that. So when you approached me at first, when you were talking about Ingen was doing it, I assumed y'all wanted to book another date.
No, I was just when we were curious about it, I was thinking, well, if Egan really wants it down here, we can retailer one probably because we already have so many. But we can just
the only way it works is overlapping,
right?
But I wonder how much interest there is in that. Do you think that brings a lot more people?
Well, here's the thing. Idea as a qualifier is pretty sketchy, right? I mean, some can say they never worked out. Some can say, I mean, they did whatever. Some did better than others. I mean, but as an idea of East versus West qualifier, yeah, like I already got so many messages to like, hey man, so when going to be set up? And I'm like,
because it's not a cheap thing to add,
Right. So like, and yeah, plus you have to give the 2 away, right? So, but I'm just because in our talks, where the entry fee stands, you guaranteed like to make that $5,000, I guess, of 100 entries, right? And then send whatever you need.
Well, here's the skepticism for me,
right?
As a businessman, it is, does it bring that many more entries? Because I already think we're already going to do the entire state of Florida. Now, here's the thing: is I don't mind FAL paying for it just to make it another cool thing we have as an addition. I've bought motorcycles out of my own pocket to give away. You know what I'm saying? Like as
far as I'm concerned, your director of FAL is already doing it, so you talk to him.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing is Inga needs to call your boy. Chance is handling it, talking to him, but it's my thing is like you were saying is I want to make sure that if I ever promise somebody like an opportunity at something that it comes through on the back end, right? Because then a guy looks at like there's a little bit of liability that comes with it. Right. Have they ever done qualifiers before?
Well, I believe Engen just kind of giving the structure and having, maybe the general idea and what he wants to be done. But everybody who's doing it are kind of the same people. Like it's James Reed.
Yeah, no, I get it.
A final is going to be handled by Travis. So, all the same stuff, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, and we'll figure it out. The dilemma too is right now it's Christmas. So I can't get Chance out of a pair of pajamas right now. Right, I got a $500,000 check I need him to pick up in his mailbox, and he won't pick it up.
Well, see, I thought it was what y'all discussed. I mean, I thought like y'all got a date and everything.
Well, the dilemma is we have a lot of dates.
Right.
So if it's all about optimizing things, just say.
Well, that one has to be done before
May
6th.
Yeah, but that's a lot of months. It's February, March, April. So I personally
with an idea, really, I think it just brings people from other states, right? Because that's really about all those.
That's what I was getting at. Is that I already
It's
am
all
getting
about those.
100%
It's all about the
Florida.
crazy people who's like, well, if you really want to go to East versus West, right, and we're giving you the opportunity to have qualify here in Florida, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna fly to New Jersey? You're gonna fly to Texas? Or you're gonna drive down, to Disneyland?
Carl Stanley is sending me pictures of him pulling Bobby Hopkins.
Okay.
I hate to tell him. He's sending me pictures that aren't even him pinning him. Not a pin, son.
Well, Bobby Hopkins still the man.
That's it. Bobby Hopkins still got
Something
people
like-
scared. Yeah. So have you seen it? Have you looked at any of the venues? I know you've been busy. We have a venue, dude, for 3 of them in DeLand. It's mega, dude. It's badass. Got a huge stage, TVs, audio we can hook into, let alone our independent setup. You got to look it up. If anyone's watching this, look up City Limits Tap Room in DeLand. They have outside parking for 1,000 people. They host professional wrestling here. They host midget wrestling. She told me a midget costs $1,000, Artem.
Wait, what?
Yeah, $1,000 to rent a midget.
To rent me? Oh, well, I mean, I thought you meant like a fight one. Okay, I know.
What?
How was the entry fee to
I
fight
was
in the
thinking
music
fight one.
competition?
No, they fight each other, but they cost $1,000 a piece.
Well, what if I want to? I didn't want to fight a regular sized human. What if I want to fight a midget? Is it unfair?
You got to
Yeah, well,
be trained.
half
You got to
off.
be trained to fight midgets.
Yeah, you are about that life.
Hey, we need to talk to that lady or man, whoever it is, and see if we can rent Artem to them. So we got a Russian we got for rent.
Russians that fight midgets.
Yes.
It's a good fetish.
That does sound like a fucked up fetish. Artem, your calves ain't big enough to take on a midget that down low.
It's tied. They're long enough.
How many midgets could you fend off?
I like good three. Good three.
Three.
On one leg.
That fourth
That's
one will be
impressive.
whooping your ass.
That's impressive.
Then we'll be
It's
on the top
impressive.
rope and
I'm
straight
somehow
forward.
impressed.
That would be a really good arm bet.
Artem, you know who we got on here? We got a
Yeah, it's-
performance
that's
enhancing
my boy.
pancake.
Oh yeah, yeah. Artem and me are best buddies forever.
Good.
Yeah.
How many people we got in this chat now? Oh, 6. Artem, this shit is blowing up. We're at 16. We're gonna pass you soon.
Oh shit! All right.
Wait till I put Devin Lair and Top Roll King in my title.
Oh yeah, a deadly combo.
Blowing up.
He'll be part of the intro video.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, I fell off, and so I wasn't allowed to be the intro guy no more.
Yeah, once you pass 15, dog, we can't do that.
I call Artem sometimes, and when he don't answer, I leave him a guilty message. I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man? It's me, number 15. I know what it's like up there at the top. You don't hang with us bottom 10 guys anymore." Artem changed up on everybody once he broke top 5. He started
Oh,
wearing
yeah, I don't
Versace
even get back to
shoes,
the gym no more.
driving around in Rolls Royces, wearing Rolexes.
That's a
Versace
hard life.
slippers.
Artem don't even fly Spirit no more.
It's frontier, baby.
That's it.
All
You
day.
see? He big time.
Switched up to Breeze Airways.
What's the
Hey,
next
dude.
event you're going to?
East versus West.
Where?
Probably in Turkey.
Who are you getting a match there yet?
No. As far as much as a back Engin offered him all types of money, he said, "You ain't that early, dog."
Man, that's Doug Ehrlich instead of you.
Right?
It hurt my feelings. not because-
It's okay. So technically, the next semi-event, I'm going to practice with Dog, but I don't know if he was supposed to keep it secret. But that's happening. in
Well, you
January.
better film it, smoke him, make it look good, and then send that to Ingen, and then hopefully we can get the match changed.
Well, me and Engin talked about like I guess being on Andre did impress him, and he's like, "Well, we may give you this," and I'm like, "Okay."
Who's the
So-
guy you'd like to pull over there?
I don't know. We talked about it beforehand, and to be honestly, like everybody wants me on the card this year. It just matter of like opportunity, I guess. Like Michael Todd and I discussed. Michael gave like straight like matches, but he said like not to talk about it yet. But like so that may be happening too. But for East versus West, I was telling him a bunch of light guys,
Bunch of white guys.
light guys who
Oh,
fits in that 95, 84, whatever, not 187 class like Bojidar, Mindagas, who I'm looking at here, Prokopchuk, like those dudes that can pull left and right, right? Or if somebody of my own weight, then I guess you go back to like those like funnier guys like Coach Trace and Ryan Bowens. Because you know what? I talked to somebody. Oh man, like European perspective is funny. Like when we look at Coach Trey, Ryan Bowen, that's like a social media guy versus like an arm wrestler, kind of, sort of, right? I don't know, like, but from European perspective, like those both are two media guys, and like this is like a boring match to them, and I'm like, oh really? Like some people will just pay just to watch Coach Trey and Ryan Bowen. But like somebody were like, no. To us, is like it just both of them are funny. Like it's not interesting. You need one, professional like arm wrestler dude, and another one, freak of some kind. I'm like, huh, okay,
yeah. Well, I think the other thing is that they need to not confuse that some people would just sell more.
right.
I think putting schoolboy on every card would probably sell more.
All right, like that's a thing. Devon and John should be a part of each card. I think those two will sell out more people for sure. John always sells with like the goat status, and Devon is just I think takes top to notch.
Yeah, I agree. I think that I don't know. I think that a lot of it is Ingen is putting on the matches that he believes to be the most competitive.
Well, Engen's logic is a little different. I don't know his full logic, but I know his like logic as far as like the money goes and all that in towards this matches. That's investment. You know what I mean? Like if you were looking at it from like a Western perspective, really, and was trying to make as much money back and whatever, you'll probably not invite all those professional arm wrestlers. You'll probably invite like just Jesse James guys and like Juju Mufus and Larry Wheels, right? And then like you mix it up. But Angle, like he's a fan of arm wrestling. He believes in everything, and he pays all his athletes more money every time. You know what I mean? Like he tries to make like no profit really.
You
Just
like
to
Juji's new handle,
we no, I missed that. What we're
the
talking about?
eggplant one? It's a giant eggplant gripper that he had Brian Shaw trying to do grip strength with.
I respect that.
Is out of control. It's yeah, I'd like to see you pull someone over there. I don't know who the guy would be, but
Yeah, so we can do as far as my body weight goes, we can do like Coach Trace and stuff, right? And I think that's the only one people really want to see, or Ryan Bowen, and or the lighter guys. It really depends.
I'm gonna ask you the same question we've been debating all week. Does Dustin Hyatt beat me?
Here we go again.
What hand?
Right.
I don't know. But is one of my hands supposedly better, or is his?
We're going right.
Right. I mean, he probably smacks you around. Yeah.
Jeez. All right, I'm retiring, guys.
That's our question of the week. Is our
That's the
question
last
of the
person
week.
I'm ever asking.
I'm sorry. The last time I wrestled Dustin Hyatt, I was so fucking tired, and like
Oh, the excuses.
I couldn't even move him past center. So I'm
Okay,
like, if he
fuck
does
that.
that to me, he'll smack you around too.
Yeah, I'm out.
I
How about
mean,
Craig versus Craig versus Alcester?
oh, Earl Cesar gonna fucking break Craig's arm once again. Jesus Christ! Oh my
Jesus.
god!
Fucking Brandon Alka-Seltzer.
Oh my god!
Trent, you're waiting on the FAL season opener?
much as I can be. Just
Are any of you guys going to the January 14th practice in Ocala?
I may or may not. I'm not quite
That's
sure I'll be there yet
possible.
or not. But
Where is it at?
I think it's in
It's
Oxford.
it's gonna be a big practice. It's in Ocala at Josh Miller's boys.
I got
They're
you.
gonna just host a bunch of super matches.
I know where
I'm
it's
gonna
at.
try to make it, but no promises.
This is where I beat you, Artem. I jump up to 3 or 4 where you're at on the true rankings. And
I
then
just know I may be.
oh, hold on,
retired.
let's talk about this. Artem, I seen something. You're the arm wrestler of the year.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about it. Tell us your accolades and then run us through all your other ones.
Well, I'm probably the best looking in this chat.
Absolutely not true.
What he just say?
Calm down, you podcast. All right. You're wearing a hoodie from your gym. Like, who does that? Like, you literally
Everything is camouflage in Palaka. That's why he's blending in with the
you went
background.
to your
I
gym
know,
and
I
you
can't
bought
get
your
into
local
that.
hoodie. Like you're some type of Bailey's guy.
Because my girlfriend works there and I get shit for free.
Oh, sure. Motherfucker, you pay the same price with the 20% employee discount. Don't you worry about that.
I know Trent, he probably stole that out of there.
No,
Okay.
she bought it.
They're
I
missing
bought it.
a lot size large hoodie.
Yeah, Paul Bayless in Palatka. Check it out. Have this guy on camera. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a great feeling. Yeah, waking up feeling better. That especially on the left side, right? It's awesome. Yeah, that's the
So who
story.
voted on this? Who just decided? Someone
Well,
just
not-
decided and made this graphic?
Not I all I can tell you, I never woke up to any PayPal request like, yo, dog, I just need the extra 25 and we can let you know.
Okay. All right.
But no, I just I just woke up one day and like that's what it was. I'm assuming it's everybody who does the arm fighter rankings, which like they're like 4 or 5 people. And considering that until the rank me number 1, I was talking like the major amount of trash, like how the most trashiest rankings they are possible can be out there. And then they rank me number 1, and they're like the best rankings out there. And then they also unbiasedly gave me the Puller of the Year award. So it's like, it's awesome. So like, I've never seen the most unbiased group of people.
Yeah, of course not. There's no bias there at all.
Right.
He called the KGB on their ass.
So on the true rankings, where do you sit? Number 3?
Yeah, I'm number 3 under like Merlot and Rackers.
So if I beat you, I become 3. You drop to 4 only. Is that a sacrifice you would make to move me up 12 places?
You have to beat me left-handed though.
I could probably beat you left-handed.
Probably cannot beat me left-handed.
Well, fuck, you just said probably, so you're telling me there's a chance?
Well, if both of your arms will count as one left, then yes, there's possibly a chance. Depends how far we identify them in this self-identification game.
Hold on. I think my record against you this year is I beat you a lot more than you beat me. Did I beat you at the Europa?
One hand.
Which hand?
You're gonna participate. You beat me right-handed.
Okay.
You big stout left. Every time you get to participate, I'll say big stout, so it feels fair.
What else did we pull in this year?
At Virginia, where you cheated me right-handed as well.
So I won that.
You only beat me there left-handed.
I beat you. Okay, I beat you fair and square left-handed. So when's the last time you pinned me?
At Tennessee State.
Who's in charge of these rankings? How have these not mattered?
Well, I destroyed you at Tennessee State, and then I destroyed you last time you pulled also after that.
Okay. Well, I think you did destroy me at Tennessee State's. And then where else did we pull?
There was one, could be like a practice pool or somewhere, but to where you probably have taken everything and I've got nothing, and I still beat you.
How much is your head gonna pop if fucking Craig smokes Elsesser?
Well, it's gonna explode.
Blow up? How much is your head gonna blow up if he beats Chance Shaw loses the Bowen?
Oh, that's not gonna happen. I didn't. No.
I know that's what would make your head blow even more, right?
Right, but that's like.
Listen, we once seen Dallas Langston up 2-0, decisively crushing BLM. The odds of someone knocking the tent down that day and changing the outcome to 3-2, there would have been 1,000,000,000 to 1. And it happened. So who knows what they could poison Chance over there.
Craig beating Brandon is probably more head explosive. Like Ryan beating Chance, I guess I've seen that before. Then it just there with Craig and Brandon is a little bit more. Like Craig can break his shit, right? Brandon can break Craig's shit. Like that's 2 breaks, and then the third, Craig can just survive and just lose, and Craig can also win. There's like 4 variables in that. Chance and Ryan is like, Chance wins and Ryan wins. You know what I mean? This Craig is like, it's an interesting bet.
It's a good
What odds would I have to give you for you to take Ryan Bowen?
Oof. Not crazy odds, to be honest. I mean, I don't
3-1.
Yeah, I'll take 3-1.
Do we want to make a public bet right here? 3-1.
Why you have to make it look like that?
Why are you betting on Bowen? Fucking traitor in the chat.
Just because I'm the only one that agreed to the money.
Here, this is how we'll know if that video really got seen. Artem, did you watch the history of Michael Todd video?
I'm one of those people that did not watch that video.
Okay. That thing, I didn't think that was a big video until until you mentioned it. I'm like, fuck, everybody watched that?
The reason I watched because Chance said something
I'm pretty sure like I've seen a thumbnail, but like I've never clicked it. Like that's just not the subject. Like that's just not the subject. I'm really like whatever. I mean, I talked to Michael Todd last Saturday. Like I didn't get the untold stories.
How do you feel about Andre having like 2 million subscribers?
It's pretty incredible.
All from that slap video?
What's funny to me, I wonder if it helps out overall. He did send me a message another day asking for a podcast, actually. Maybe we should bring him on sometime. And second thing, man, I wonder, like, he posted this videos about him being at the beach dressed like a Popeye. Like, I don't know if I can be there, like, if I'm 30 years old. In a Popeye outfit. Like on the Hollywood beach.
You look just as old as Andre.
Well, whatever. I don't want to be in Popeye outfit right now.
Okay, so it's the embarrassment.
Right. I feel like there's a name for that. When it's cringy, but it's not you.
Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? His videos aren't that bad, but he's out there grinding. That's why he's got the viewers. Or the subscribers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I just figure bring the views. I mean, I have to see.
Apparently, a girl slapping another girl is worth more than your whole career at some point.
I'm down with that. I'd rather slap a bitch than put the Popeye outfit on.
Well, we make a video where I slap you, and it'll go viral or not.
I think we'll establish Trent versus Craig.
I
like the contrast.
I'm like a son bitch.
I'm not a good slapper.
The winner goes against the winner of me and Brandon.
Oh man,
we need to have more of these little boxing matches beforehand where they're like 1 minute rounds.
Hey, hold on, we missed it out. That's it. January 12th, we will do a pre-slap competition for everybody who wants to be in it. Until we're gonna have 10 spots to fill in.
Man,
I'm not one of them.
You just said you want to be in.
I'm not.
You can ref, Trent. You can ref.
Come
Come on, hey, there's got to be 10 dudes gonna be like, yo, I got this.
Yeah, I'm definitely not in. Every single person will sign up to slap me. Like, give me Brandon first round. Fuck that.
You're gonna feel personal vendetta against you. Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah. Fuck
Hey,
that.
The biggest dude in the bar was sign up. I want him
Brandon in it?
Brandon. I want that guy.
I tried to tell Justin Bear to come down here and beat me up at Mikey's boxing ring before the boxing match. I mean, before the tournament as like a pre-show. And he basically told me I would probably whoop his ass and that he'd rather not do that to himself. So I agreed with him.
That's not how that conversation went.
Well, it was a variation of that, but
no, it was pretty much you don't want to get your ass up that bad, Brandon. Let's not do that. I don't want to hurt you.
In Photoshop, there's like you can edit picture one way and you can go back to original. It's called versions. That's what it's just versions. That's what it was. It's just one of the versions.
Exactly.
Brandon's the hero in his own story.
The hero, I'm the villain in everyone's story, kid. So Artem, how you feel about this league and every crazy thing we got? You seen our merch store?
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm waiting for my cut.
Tell me what cut of what? Which one?
Of everything. I just want to make sure there's constantly supply of money coming into my account.
Okay, I respect that. That's a
It's
business.
not.
Right. Why are my eyes so fucking closed? Jesus.
Well, I
Sleeping
mean,
on the camera. You don't. I wasn't asking you. Your eyes are more Chinese than mine. Naturally.
Well, I am from like Siberia, so it's like.
So are you going to compete in the FAL thing for the money at the end, or what? You know, we're doing $10,000 guaranteed prize.
I'm not gonna have time to compete for the money at the end. I'm gonna take the 25% of the money at the end, like as a cut of whatever the winner gets. But
what you need to do is manage the winner.
He's too big time for us now, man.
I'll manage the winner, loser. I don't care who that is.
So tell us, who do you think is going to win?
How it
already is going to work.
Is a point system?
For every weight class, starting at 154, 176, 198, 220, 242 plus, and the supers. Name your winner for every weight class.
Well, there's going to be one weirdo that's going to take it really, really seriously and show up to all of them, right?
Yep.
But he'll most likely not going to be the strongest one.
This is where it gets interesting.
And then you'll have the second guy who's like the guy to win it, but he's just active enough, but he's not the guy. But who's that guy? I don't know. Like you got like Devin Lee Browns, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think you'll have just somebody have to bully the winner of the thing, depending how things goes, right? Or if Austin stays local and just like takes it all, then maybe like he is the guy. But I don't know if he's like geographically and like motivationally like wants to do all of that. You know what I mean?
I know he did tell me he wants to travel more, but you never know.
Right. Just like, you know what I mean? Like it depends. It depends who you like George Whitfield, I feel like he's your guy. But no, you see the problem is like Florida is like at a weird stage to where like our wrestling reshaped so funny from where it was like 3 years ago and 3 before, right? Like geographically and like how we do tournaments and shit. So it's like technically like if you have like some good central guy, like he can be it. But I'm assuming like it's a middleweight guy because a heavyweight guy can only get so many points, right?
No, it's going to be by class. So if you double class it, you'll have points in 2 classes.
That's what I'm saying. So middleweight guy has more advantages.
No, it's the opposite. So there will be a middleweight award, a heavyweight award,
lightweight, super.
Yeah, so it's just as fair to everybody.
There's gonna be a winner for every weight class.
Why you let me ramble off like it's an overall thing?
We just thought you were losing your shit. We thought the money went to your head. Go ahead and tell us now that you're back to reality. How much or who do you think is going to be the winner of the money in each class? 154s, right and left hand.
Well, like Steve said, Bob Savick, 154.
Oh, Bob Sawick, Savage. I
Oh.
agree with that.
Or like Mike Newman if he wants to travel. See, but Mike is like so soft. Like he needs to commit to something, right? He can commit to practice. But if he can commit to like the local guy, like because he's in that weight, right? Or he wants to be this like IFA world champion dude, like because he can be in the money, right? If Newman decides to be local, like ain't nobody touching him.
No, he would win. 76.
76. I mean George Withrow is a good one, but I think somebody beats him, doesn't it? Maybe I mean Jeff. I think Jeff Voyager could probably step it up and cut to 76 because he's
He put 176 at States.
Yeah, I think he's really the guy. I think George been arm wrestling for too long. Like
What about Robbie Bishop?
Right. Like George needs to like step it up and like pull 98 and like do something or like I don't know, do something different because like he's been arm wrestling for way too long to like really be like business dudes. So
well, he did win Florida States.
He did come up from 154 to 176. He's pulling 176s now, so he has moved up a weight class.
I got you. So maybe I'm just.
My idea is to get just good enough to place third at every tournament, and I'll be right there. I just gotta hit every tournament, second or third.
You could win it taking second or third at every tournament.
Yep.
Maybe sneak an overall win somehow, and you're off to the races. So you think you're going with who? You going with George? Or you said
I'll
Jeff?
just go with George because he's the safest bet. But I would like to see like
Jeff.
2-3 more. I would like to see 2-3 more guys active in that little class because I'm tired of saying George every time. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna vote for Robbie Bishop and George Whitfield. Craig, what do you think?
Yeah, if Robert learns how to arm wrestle, not to break his arm, I think he can do something too, for sure.
Yeah.
Is Noel's brother in that class? 176?
Yeah.
I don't know. I pulled him at 98s at Florida State.
Robbie said he was coming back to 76s though.
Gotcha.
For
I don't know. He's fucking big though.
Yeah, he's a big 176.
He's not that big. He's a tiny dude.
I know, but he was thick at Florida State.
Yeah, he's compact.
Yeah, like don't be saying like the 5'2" guy is like ginormous.
Yeah, I know. When people say
he's just jacked.
He's jacked.
I got you.
Me and you used to be the same height. You remember that?
That was many.
Okay, I'm taller than Artem. I got my posture better. I'm now taller.
Whoa. My man, let me see that. Let me see your wallet. Let me see the chiropractic card. How many stars do you have stamped in? You got 5 visits free.
It looks like the American flag.
Hey,
the American flag.
Hey, Pops Newman said that Newman is out of the money. He's doing Alabama States, Nationals, Tennessee State, and running Mayhem, not pulling. No way he's in for the points. So Newman's definitely not going to win 154 because he probably won't even be at a tournament this year. So that leaves.
Yeah, but I wonder. But I also don't. Newman's also like to pick up weird ass tournaments, right? Like what are you gonna do at Alabama State? Like you know what I mean? Like it's weird.
House there already.
I mean, I guess for Newman he can try to go to Alabama State, but I think as me and you as established Alabama State champions, very the deal.
We did go in there and crush everybody, but we had some tough competition there.
It was a good tournament back then. Yeah,
it was.
So yeah, and then 98s, we do have Austin, right? So
Damn,
a
fucking threat, huh?
But I guess it's between me and Austin who's gonna stay more in the state and compete, right?
This is what I want to hear. Yes.
If I say compete, then nobody touches me in 98.
currently. In 6 weeks from now, I'm gonna destroy you. But
In 6 to 16 weeks from now, it's going to be just ridiculous.
6 weeks, 6 years.
You got 6 days. You got
6
six
months.
As of yesterday,
6
I was
seconds.
laying in bed and there's snots coming out my nose. You got 6 days to about 18 hours.
All right. So what do we got? 220s? Someone
Yeah,
said Daniel
220s.
Worley. Daniel
Yeah,
Worley's
but-
155 pounds of cupcakes right now.
Right. And like,
He looks like Jonah Hill last time I seen him.
He was 222 the other day.
That's light.
yeah. So with Dan, it's really about him showing up more than one time. Right. So Dan announced this big practice on January 5th. He's gonna get his elbow tweaked there by somebody. If somebody shows up, then he might show up to the tournament, get to the tournament, get hurt there, and then not show up to another tournament again. So I think for the point race, Dan is not going to be in it because he doesn't have an elbow to be in it, right? Because he's not doing what he's supposed to do with his surgery. Like he's delaying his career as much as possible. So Dan is the guy to win, but he's not in for the money. Andre is 219. So I think Andre is your 220 guy, really. Like, he's not on 242. And if Craig doesn't break his arm this year, then he's like your 240 guy.
Shit. I hope I don't break my arm. It'd be 3
I
times.
hope you don't either.
3-time arm wrestling.
And
right
then
there.
if Chance doesn't really also big times us, then he's also your guy, or Carl. I believe Carl is going to stay more locally.
Said Carl. That's a name we ain't heard in a while. Carl Stanley.
All right, it's him and Dan now they're building the ultimate dream team. Looks like Alexei Voivoda, Denis Toplinkov. You know what I'm saying? Good comparison.
This is like he's like Carl's like the Russian from Rocky.
Right.
Daniel's just pumping him up.
Well, no. Like the way they talk to me, it's like Dan wants to beat up on me because like I'm this left-handed guy, so like it hurts him internally, and Carl just wants to beat me up just because like that's Carl. So I think both of them are like athletes, right? It's not like a Carl is like the guy. I think both of them wants to go for that comeback of some kind.
What do you think's the most exciting thing we got going on with this league? The huge money, the level of production, merchandise, the new venues. What do you think?
New venues are awesome.
Have you looked up any of them by chance?
No,
There's some amazing ones, dude. Amazing ones. City Limits, Tap Room,
Fire Betties,
Gym. What's the other one?
the Fire Betties in Tallahassee.
Fire Betties in Tallahassee. What do you think of that, Artem? Tallahassee event.
yeah, what's the newest Tallahassee event? Like, what's that about?
Well, we're trying to bring in new people, spread out a little. It's a whole part of Florida we're not reaching. It might make it a tough drive on a lot of people. But why not have
Yeah,
one?
who's gonna host stuff there?
What do you mean?
Like, who is in charge of do you have somebody like for the venue there? Like, who is
Yeah,
doing
well,
stuff?
we're hosting everyone. What do you mean? Yeah, we got the venue out there.
All right, so you have somebody with the venue out there.
Yeah, well, yeah. You gotta look at the schedule. It's gonna be it's called Fire Betties. Look it up real quick.
Don't knock to me like you just that guy that just has the venue every city, motherfucker. You know what I'm trying to say.
Hey, I'm that guy, kid. I'm that guy. Just like that, I became the best looking guy in the chat.
You're full of shit too.
No.
on,
That was gone 4 minutes ago. So that
I had never made more than 3 phone calls and not had a venue in my whole life.
exactly. How many times have you called Tallahassee? 0.
1 got the venue.
0. You called the guy who got the venue.
You
Hey
should
man,
look
I
it
got
up
your
on-
venue.
You're such a hater.
I already see
He
by
does. He
your
hates
smile.
on
I
everybody.
already see by your smile in the conversation.
He wins one puller of the year. Now he's just a Florida
Hey
hater.
man, hey man.
Hey,
Hold on,
in
what's
the
it?
chat, who thinks Artem is big time in us?
Yo, Brandon, my man, Brandon, what's the date for Tallahassee?
I have to look at the schedule.
Oh yeah, look at the schedule,
I'll
dog.
tell you.
May
It
Fred, look
is
for the-
I know when it
Tallahassee
is.
is May 6th.
May 6th. I already know. Hey man, yo, Brandon. I'm from Tallahassee, man. Do you think we can make a tournament around May?
Listen to this. Performance enhancing pancake says he think he's coming back on. Right the hand says Nick's strength and power sock account.
No, wrong.
What does that mean?
May 6th.
He thinks it's Nick Empower's other account.
Okay. We're gonna have to launch the fucking investigation. Wait, he joined for a second and left?
He's having
There
trouble
might be
with
the
his
FBI.
dial-up. The dial-up's not connecting.
There he is.
There we go.
His anonymous Swiss location didn't
Forgot to
have
take his
Wi-Fi.
camera off.
Well, wait, he's pinging off so many different towers so we can't track him.
Hey, God
Yes.
forbid you accidentally hit
It's like
that
the
video on
the
button.
tracker wireless.
Yeah.
Artem, I know you know how to turn.
Okay, I think I'm back now.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, I know who
Oh.
this is. This is the arm wrestling biker. I can hear it in his voice.
Hey, maybe. When I was on Manolo's
Whisper.
live, he thinks that I'm one of Devin's children, so
Really,
it could be
he
that
might
as
be.
well.
You
Yeah,
don't have the Canadian accent.
And then he just reinforced that and threw it to us once more because it's on his mind.
yeah.
You got to analyze the psychology of this.
Oh man. Well, hey, sorry about that. My internet just hates itself. So, but I'm back now. So.
That happens to me every month when I don't pay my bill.
Oh yeah. It's weird.
slow
It's like
internet.
it's on a schedule. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's on a schedule whenever the hell I pay him.
Yeah. It's so rude of them, honestly. But
If I knew a way to steal internet like I used to steal cable in the 90s and 2000s, we'd be
oh
on.
yeah.
Has no one figured that out yet? Artem, do you know about in Russia, did they have a guy you could call that would just hook the cable up for you?
No, so what my neighbor used to do, the way it used to be, like, you can have a password. It wasn't mostly like a remote Wi-Fi connection. You can basically just set up a connection at your home, but you use the password. And
This is so communist.
yeah, you just use
What's
it. You just use a login from basically from some other internet. You can just log in.
It's
that
a monitored government platform.
Yeah.
There's
I
nothing
wonder-
but like.
I
all the
wonder
others
how
are
it
like-
worked. I wonder how it worked because my neighbors had like free internet there for a second. and
What's
I'm like,
what's it look like over? It's like meet Olga next door. It's like, is it all super tailored towards AK-47s? All like, you know what Americans imagine Russian internet looks like? Like nothing but fucking communists, like sickle and hammers everywhere, and
it's the
Just
same
go on
as
Discord. Just go on Discord.
the same as your phone. Once you open up your phone,
okay. Well, I know what they're not restricting it at all. Some places are restricting the fuck out of internet. I mean, even Netflix, certain things.
well, I mean, nowadays, like, yeah, I mean, they not really much. I mean, internet, everything is blocked off, but like, who
You
cares
act like
about
you
that?
had a phone in Russia. You didn't have no fucking cell phone in Russia
I'm talking about right now, motherfucker. Back in the days.
back in the day.
Back in the days, I had black and white phone that ain't got no internet on. Are you crazy?
It
And that
was a
was
house
just
phone.
13.
Fucking KGB satellite phone.
I was just poor.
I didn't have a phone until I was like 20 years old.
I didn't got a smartphone until I came to America, just simply because we couldn't afford one back in Russia.
George seems to be living life over there, doing okay.
Right?
It looks cold as shit. What's it? It was 70 degrees today or 66.
It's cold up here. I went outside just now and I'm like, fuck this. It's
41.
34 degrees out.
Mm.
Going
Going down to
now?
28.
It's 34 in Jacksonville.
Ooh,
Really?
getting into that Russian weather.
It's 36 degrees here right now.
It was like -5 for me this morning, so
What are you in
if that gives
Antarctica?
anybody a hint.
Yeah, what are we complaining about?
Shit, fuck negative. I was in -18 in Chicago once with Daniel.
Nice.
All right, guys. Well, I gotta get off of here. I will see y'all later. If I don't talk to y'all, have a Merry Christmas.
Be easy, son.
And I'll talk to y'all soon.
Peace.
Merry Christmas.
Artem, in another year, you're gonna be sitting here in like a pair of fucking moccasins with a sweater crossed around your chest, smoking a
so.
pipe.
I hope
You're
so.
slowly trying to convert into Hugh Hefner. When you were telling me that you were dressing like Max when we were in Vegas, I knew the money went to your head. I knew. For anyone that doesn't know, Artem hit the Powerball, and he hit 5 of the 6 numbers, $177,000.
Nice.
So he gave me approximately $0, and I found him as a Russian peasant, but he's a rich man now. That's about 3 billion rubies, or what is it, rubles?
Rubles.
I don't know. It could be even more. Rubles are pretty bad right now.
Fucking trillion rubles.
You don't want to do anything over there in that country.
All right, man. Let's wrap this up. It was a pleasure having you on here, Artem. I wish I could say the same for you. I'm gonna have to edit out most of the content you were on. I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's that's what happens when you're so disbalancedly ranked, right?
That's exactly when the bounce is that off.
It's like we're not sinking in anymore, right? It's like the languages are different. Like you
And when are
say
you hanging out with Devin Laird again?
it's like you're saying something, I can't hear anything from down there and like not reaching up. It's
You're
hard.
breaking up, Artem. You're breaking up. We can't hear you. All right, son.
Thank you. January 27th.
January 27th, Devin Laird. Change the title, get a 10,000 views.
Got you. Perfect.
Comment down below in the chat who you want as the next guest on here. The more ridiculous, the better. Someone that you know on your team that's a character, someone like Craig Soblair. Let's see, throw him up. Let's see, Artem. You don't want, look at this. I just got good lighting.
Boy, well, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, you got to do the Ryan Bowen thing. Make sure your left is like really far away from the camera.
yeah.
And
There
then
you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, man. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Yes, you have it perfect, Brandon.
Look at this guy's fucking, look at the inner tendon across his elbow.
Yeah.
What are you viewing over there, Artem? You Russians respond different.
Right. Respond different. Oh my god.
What is that? You got a gold bracelet? Hold on. Got a gold bracelet?
Yeah.
I remember when you used to only wear silver. All right, I knew you big time just now.
Can we show you the moccasins?
All right, all right. Next time I see you, better have the sweater, the pipe, and the moccasins.
It's like, like back. I can't show you. I can't show this thing online. All right, guys. See y'all later.
Be easy, Artem. Peace out, Craig. Merry Christmas, y'all.